In the quiet corridors of our minds, there echoes a timeless wisdom, a call to arms for the soul seeking fortitude and self-control. This ancient philosophy, revered by emperors and sages, teaches us to navigate the tumultuous waters of life with grace and strength. This is the path of Stoicism, and here we uncover 7 things we must avoid to remain steadfast on this journey. 1. Avoid the tyranny of destructive emotions. Life will test us with anger, envy, and sorrow. These emotions, if unchecked, will consume our essence, leaving us hollow. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, reminded us that the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. We must guard our minds vigilantly, recognizing that emotions are fleeting and within our control. Let us not be slaves to our passions, but masters of our responses. 2. Shun the illusion of control. We live under the grand illusion that we can control external events. Epictetus, the Stoic slave-turned-sage, taught that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Our power lies not in changing the tides of fortune, but in steering our own vessels. Let us focus on our actions, our responses, and our inner lives, finding peace in the acceptance of what we cannot change. 3. Reject the pursuit of external validation. We often seek approval from others, but this is a mirage that vanishes upon approach. Seneca, the great Stoic thinker, warned that it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. Our worth is not determined by others' opinions, but by our own virtues and actions. Let us cultivate a garden of self-respect and not be swayed by the winds of external validation. 4. Eschew the fear of death. Death is the ultimate unknown, a shadow that looms over us all. Yet it is not to be feared. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live." Embrace the inevitability of our mortality, and in doing so, free ourselves to live fully and authentically. Each moment is a gift, a chance to act with virtue and purpose. 5. Avoid the trap of excessive desire. Desire is a double-edged sword, driving us to achieve but also chaining us to endless wanting. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants, Epictetus wisely observed. Let us seek contentment in simplicity, finding joy in what we have rather than in the endless pursuit of more. The path to tranquility lies in mastering our desires, not in fulfilling them. 6. Turn away from unnecessary complaints. To complain is to waste precious energy on what is already past or unchangeable. Seneca advises, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. By focusing on our grievances, we magnify our suffering. Instead, let us practice gratitude and resilience, facing challenges with a stoic heart and a clear mind. Complaints are the language of the defeated. Let us speak the language of the strong. 7. Reject the distraction of superficial pleasures. In a world filled with distractions, we must be vigilant. Superficial pleasures, though enticing, often lead us astray from our true purpose. Marcus Aurelius reflected, "The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. True fulfillment comes not from fleeting joys, but from enduring challenges with grace." Let us prioritize meaningful pursuits and deep connections over the ephemeral allure of pleasure. In these teachings, we find a compass for our lives, guiding us towards a state of inner peace and resilience. The Stoic path is not easy, but it is rewarding. It calls us to rise above the mundane, to harness our inner strength, and to live with wisdom and courage. Let us, as seekers of truth, walk this path together, embracing the ancient wisdom of Stoicism. In doing so, we shall forge lives of virtue and meaning, unshaken by the tempests of fate.